And courteous manner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another evening at Lakota East Thunderhawks men's soccer, where the Lakota East Thunderhawks are going to host the Southwest Ohio Conference champions, the Ross Rams. We are here in beautiful Westchester, Ohio this evening, where it is brisk with a nice wind. My name's Ryan Stedham. I'm here with Travis Kaiser. We're going to be your host this evening as the teams are Ross has taken the field, and Lakota East Thunderhawks are still huddled up, getting riled up for the game. Travis, we've got a good one on hand tonight. Lakota East Thunderhawks. We've had some struggles over the season. Played some good teams. We're coming into this game off a huge win the other night against the Fairfield Indians, and right now we're taking on the Ross Rams, who, if you're looking at their schedule, Travis, they're 9-0 in conference play.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I'm curious to see how this game will go tonight. High attacking offense versus a pretty solid defense on Lakota East. So we'll see how they go back and forth against each one another. So should be good.
Absolutely. I'm sure the players are all fired up on both teams. And as the ball is passed back here, kickoff, and Gavin Hook throws it up wide to Sean. Ross Rams head balls it. The ball's about midfield. Ross is taking control of the ball. Actually, there was a foul called on the play there. Sorry, folks. Ross across the middle. Controlling the ball here to number 2. Ball now to number 7. And Lakota East takes the ball here. Brian Perez dribbles it up near sideline. Looking for Khalid. And Ross intercepts it.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see which team can kind of take over possession here a little bit. Ray's kind of getting rolled a little bit here, so we'll see which team can kind of keep possession a little bit longer and make something happen here. I think
absolutely.
getting warmed up.
Lakota bringing it down the sideline. And it's going to go off the end zone there, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Ross Rams. So our goalie for this evening is now putting the ball down, assessing the field.
Looks like he's playing long. Everybody's pushed back.
Yep, real long, out about midfield. Gavin Hook head balls it right back to Jad. Brian Perez trying to go down the sidelines. A little bump and shove going on there. Jacob over to Jad.
Yeah, we're liking the right side definitely for now. Hopefully we can get some switches off. Sure, both teams are going to be taking advantage of the long switches.
Try the through ball there. The through ball a little bit too hard on this cold, windy day. Going to go out on the end line there.
Where's our ball boys at tonight?
And the goalie is assessing the field as he didn't like the setup there, Travis. He's going to reset it. I think both teams are working their jitters out right now.
Exactly. They don't look to be playing out of the back yet. They look to be playing long and wide as much as possible.
Lakota East controlling it on the right in front of the Lakota East bench here.
All right, Ross is going to reset.
Ross is going to pass it on back to the goalkeeper here, who clears it out to about midfield. And number 7 for the Ross Rams, Solly Spencer. I believe this is the guy that the Lakota East Thunderhawks are going to have to target today on defense to keep him under control. Solly is a senior for the Ross Rams and one of the team leaders. And the ball's thrown in to Abrar, who kicks it through, and Lakota East can't track it down. The goalie's got it.
Yeah, it'll be important they keep following up on those goalies. I mean, we know from the last game there was a lot of fumbles by the goalies, so hopefully we, either one team or the other can take advantage of that. Go.
So Lakota East has the ball coming up on the far sideline. Sean passes it in.
Ooh.
Goalie stopped by Sam Davidson for the Ross Rams. Sam Davidson is one of the top 3 goalies in the Southwest Ohio Conference with saves this year. He's got 89 saves on the season. Who punts it out? Lakota East first to ball. Ball's kind of bouncing around at midfield for. Got to get some control here, Travis.
Yeah, for sure. Still a lot of pregame jitters, like you said. I think it'll calm down here hopefully in the next 5 minutes or so.
All right, ball out of bound on the Ross Rams. Throw in Lakota East Thunderhawks. And Collett's going to drop the ball for Brian Perez, who is looking downfield. Pass into Collett, and Ross Rams runs through the ball, intercepts it. Gavin Hook passed off to Abrar.
All right.
Jacob Wynn over to Sean.
Looks like they're starting to move it left to right just a little bit, so hopefully we continue to see that. Drop and reset over to, who's playing the left back over there? Liking the left side of the field right now. Get a nice through ball through. Hopefully we can get a cross off, either that or to the midfield. Plays a little wall pass through. He's in the box.
Sean drops it.
Oh.
And goal. Lakota East scores here early on in the 34th minute still to play in the first half. We have a replay, folks. Sean Dickerson taking it down, doing what he's supposed to do, taking it to the end line and dropping it back.
Man, that was hard to tell who got that in. Jad looked like he followed it up.
Looks like Jad. Looks like Jad may have got the goal on that one.
Yeah. Well. All right, looks like they're kicking it off, resetting again. Ross Rams trying to play patient, looking to play wide, play through their midfielders. Looking wide again.
Ross got the ball. They're dribbling. Through ball. Gavin Hook clears it out. Nice job by Gavin Hook. We're going to have a good battle on the Ross offensive third of the field this night, I believe, with the scores that Ross has been able to do this year. And the defense that the Thunderhawks have has been just outstanding at times this season. So it's going to be a real good play this night. We have another free kick here by Ross Rams. Jacob Wynn jumps up. Gavin Hook headballs it. Headballs it again. He's up on the Ross Rams sideline. And number 13, Aiden May, does a slide tackle, takes the ball. Right. And Lakota East under control. A little bit too hard there, a little bit aggressive. Maybe look for a little more air under that pass and let Khalid run on it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely want to look for those long through balls and occasionally those long diagonals. So we've got the through balls down. I think both teams have shown they can play the long through ball, but we have yet to see a lot of diagonals. So I'm sure that'll change as the game goes on.
So Gavin Hook in the mid center back sends it forward to Jad. Number 10 for Lakota East. Ross turns, kicks it out. Brian Perez is there, who centers it. Nobody there. Ross Ram clears it. Ty Langhorn with the ball, fighting for it right above the. Back out to the 30 where Brar. Lakota East doing a nice job of controlling the ball right now.
Yeah, definitely moving it with some pace now. Hopefully get some opportunities off of that.
Nice shot right there by Sean. Nice save by the goalkeeper, Sam Davidson. As we talked about earlier, he's ranked third in the Southwest Ohio Conference in saves this year. So,
yeah, makes you wonder sometimes due to lack of defense or he's just getting a lot of shots on him. So, I don't know. For Lakota East purposes, they're probably hoping it's more shots than it is saves. Looks like Khalid's making a run through the center. Is he going to go wide? Plays it wide.
Plays it wide, back to the center, and just over the net by Sean.
Yeah, definitely a dangerous ball. Sometimes you like those runners on the ground versus the.
Got another replay here, folks. If you look here, you got Khalid coming down the middle, plays it out, then centered, and oh man, just missed it. He wish he might have had that one back for another opportunity. However, we do have a goal kick for Ross Rams. Ball's coming out by Sam Davidson. The goalkeeper kind of headed around a little bit. It looks like we got some little physicality play out there. Maybe it was an accidental bump, but either way, the ref didn't like it, so he made the call, and it was Ross Rams' kick. But Lakota East recovers the ball with control in the backfield. Ball's bouncing around about the 30. Head ball out to Sean. Ross steps in.
Well, someone's trying to take control of the
Ty
ball.
Langhorn through ball to Jan. Just misses it. Sam Davidson collects it. He's going to assess the field. He's looking around, telling his players what to do, and he boots it out to about the 45, 50-yard line.
You can see they definitely don't like playing out of the back initially. They're trying to get it up there quickly. Hopes of catching Lakota East off guard, but I'm kind of surprised they're not trying to play out of the back more.
Yeah, that's a different style of play that we see, I think, in the GMC versus Southwest Ohio.
Yeah. Looks like another chance for a cross maybe. He's in the box.
Sean drops it, and Sam Davidson collects it. So Ross Rams goalie makes another save, and he will be assessing the field, looking to get rid of it. Actually, that went on the end line. We have a goal kick here. Ball's kicked out to about the 50, rattled around a few heads. Travis Kaiser clears it out. Lakota East tries to bring it down in front of the Lakota East bench here, but it's Ross Rams throw in. Number 6 throws to number 14, Daniel Foe.
All right. Looks like Ty Langhorn's making a run. He's going for the overlap to the corner. Plays him in the overlap.
Nice play.
Now can he get a cross off?
All right, that might be corner kick.
Looks like they're giving it back to him for the goal kick.
Okay, that went off of Ty Langhorn. That looks like a goal kick here. I know the head ref is overruling it. It is definitely a corner kick for Lakota East Thunderhawks here at the Hawks Nest. We have 28, almost 29 minutes left here in the first half. The Lakota East Thunderhawks are up 1-0. We have Gavin Hook now taking the corner kick, puts it in the box. Sam Davison, goalie, does a nice job of coming out and punching the ball out of the box. I think they were calling a foul on Lakota East, saying that the maybe a little bit aggressive towards the goalie there.
Yeah.
We have a replay. Gavin Hook centers it up, and yeah, I'm not really sure about that call. That sure looks like the goalie might have knocked the Lakota East player there, not the way that they've called it.
Yeah, they definitely give the advantage to the goalie many times, I think, just to make sure they keep everything clean. But, yeah, he definitely looked like he might have taken a little shot to the face on that.
Yeah, a little bit. That's all right. Ross Rams are now bringing it down on the Ross Rams sideline. Yep. Khalid changing fields to Jad. Jad, who nice ball control.
For sure.
Taking on two defenders right now. Loses the ball out of bounds, and looks like Lakota East throw-in, folks. So this is one of those set plays for Lakota East with Gavin Hook, who can throw the ball all the way across the field. And we're going to see if he tries to put it in the center of the field or not for a scoring opportunity for Lakota East.
Yeah, definitely hoping he puts it in that danger zone, a little bit farther away from.
And he
goalie.
does. It's there.
Ooh.
Ross Rams does a nice job there of getting it out. It will bounce off of Ross Ram, and it will be another corner kick for the Lakota East Thunderhawks.
Yep. Yeah, definitely being aggressive on the ball wins you points and keeps you down in the attacking third. So that's what they're trying to do, I think.
Trying to keep the pressure on.
Oof.
Ball's up in the air. Ball's bouncing around. And Ross Rams clears it. Ross is in transition. Lakota East able to get back and stop it a little bit. And we're going to get another foul called on Lakota East, much to the dismay of the fans who
maybe didn't agree as much on that one.
A little moaning and groaning on that, but hey, the ref didn't like it, so that's what we got.
Right.
Number 3, Ben Rickett kicks it, sends it forward. Ross Rams controlling the ball around the 40-yard line. Jacob Wynn, hard tackle in. Up to Ty Langhorn. Now through ball to Khalid. One-on-one with the goalie. And we've got a shot and score. We have a goal. Khalid Eid. All right. Nice through ball from Lakota East there. We have a replay. Nice through ball by Ty Langhorn. Khalid outrunning the backline defense of the Ross Rams and just plants the ball in the back of the net for a 2-0 lead for the Lakota East Thunderhawks at the Hawks Nest.
Wow.
Here.
Almost looked like he nutmegged the goalie on that one. I'm not sure.
It sure looked like it a little bit.
It
sure looked like it.
Really patient goal by Khalid, though.
I was real curious how the game was going to go today, Travis. We're looking at the two opposing teams here, one with Lakota East and the other with Ross Rams. And as I say that, the ball was shoved forward to their top player, Sean Solly Spencer. Sorry about that. Number 7, Solly Spencer. As the ball's bouncing around in a danger zone for Lakota East here, Ross collects the ball. Tries to center it. Lakota East defense doing a nice job there of collecting the ball. Nope, misplayed by Abrar. Ross Rams having it on 10-yard line. Nice little give and go action there.
Right.
Ball's out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for the Ross Rams. We'll see if looks like number 1, Drew Willis, is going to throw the ball in for Ross Rams. He throws it in the middle of the box. Gavin Hook heads it out. Khalid there to collect it. Trying to turn it up the Lakota East sideline. Boots it, and it's out on the Ross Rams. Lakota East throw-in. But yeah, if you look at both these teams, Travis, we were talking earlier that, Lakota East 3-4-2 in their division, and Ross Rams 9-0-1 in their division, respectively. So really anxious to see how they were going to hold up against the GMC. I'm not sure that Ross has played the type of talent that the Lakota East Thunderhawks has played, but we'll see how the rest of this game progresses.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely looks a bit like we were saying earlier, 2 different styles of play a little bit. Lakota may look to play a little more possession, maybe where Ross is more run and gun possibly, but Lakota's done a really good job of holding them defensively. Ross has not been in their final third too often so far. Still plenty of time left on the clock though, so anything can happen here. Yeah, like you said, they definitely have a lot of scorers on their team, some of the top scorers in the league, versus one of our top defenses. So it's definitely an interesting matchup, and we don't really have a lot of teams that we've played that match each other. So, yeah, it is kind of a hard thing to gauge until they actually get on the field.
Yeah, and the ball is sent into the middle, bouncing around, and Gavin Hook clears it. Khalid looking to run on it. Ball bouncing around out. Ross clears it out of bounds. It'll be a Lakota East throw-in. Got a sub. Looks like we got Juan coming in for Jad. Juan Bartolone coming in for Jad. Ball thrown in. Gavin switching fields over to Sean, who's bringing it down and trying to control it on the overlapping run to Ty Langhorn. Ty Langhorn center the ball. Ooh, that almost went into the upper corner.
Close.
I thought that was a center.
Even with his left foot. So I think Ty's traditionally a right footer. So a pretty nice cross there.
Well, either way, we have a goal kick for the Ross Rams. We have a replay here on that one. Yeah, Ty Langhorn going down the sideline. Little dipsy-do. And, yeah, wow, that was real
really
close. Boy, he almost buried that in the upper 90. So we got Ross Rams again, who are on the attack. See if Ross can get themselves going here. Juan Bartolone with the ball up the Lakota East sideline to Khalid Eid, who cuts it back towards the middle. And, it's tough. That's tough going there. You pick up taking on two defenders.
Yeah, he's definitely all alone up there. It's going to be that's probably one of the things each team's got to work on. Is like the whole team's got to move forward together. Obviously, Khalid was up high, but those midfielders need to push forward with him. Same thing with the Ross Rams. Got to see that shift so you have that support to go to goal. All right, looks like Lakota's got the throw in. Seems like the teams are definitely getting warmed up. Play's starting to pick up a little bit, a lot more opportunities on goal. This is one of those plays here. You always wonder, are they going to play the thrower or not? A lot of times, looks like they timed that run pretty well.
Yep. And, who do we? Number 9 for the Ross Rams trying to make a move. Number 6 gets a shot off, and it's going to go way over the crossbar. So we're going to have a goal kick here. And Kobe Foster, the Lakota East goalkeeper, getting his first action here tonight. And he will assess the field. Didn't like where he placed it. He's going to bring it over towards the right side, the near side, which is the Lakota East bench side. Kobe Foster clears it out to midfield. Head ball by Ty Langhorn to Sean, who brings over towards the near side. Juan Bartolone tries to go up the sideline, but a nice little slide there to get it out, stop the attack. But Ross has a throw in here. Number 13 here to number 6 right now, Luke Dunn, junior for Ross. Looks like number 7 now has the ball. Solly Spencer, their top scorer and league top scorer with 21 goals on the season, trying to do his best to get through there. And Lakota East defense having nothing of it.
All right.
Still here, ball on the near side on the Lakota East bench side. Brian Perez clears it. Going to be a throw-in for the Ross Rams. We have number 13, Aiden May, senior, throwing the ball in. To number 6, Luke Dunn. Who then passes to number 14, Daniel Fogue. Number 2 tries to make a move in midfield. Takes a shot, not much on that one. Not much pace. Kobe Foster picks it up quite easily.
Yeah, might have been a small deflection on that one. That's still a nice little move for the forward.
Ball cleared up to midfield to Khalid Eid.
Ross are definitely favoring the right side of the field. I think there's something they like over there, and I don't know. We'll have to see how Lakota deals with that.
Lakota East intercepting the ball, bringing it up down near side again on Lakota East sideline. Khalid Eid passing back to Abrar Siddiqui, who loses the ball.
Yeah, I think he thought he had more time than he had.
Yeah,
probably reacted
Abrar Siddiqui with the ball again. Juan Bartolone on the near side. Khalid Eid. Back to Abrar Siddiqui down the sideline. Beautiful.
Nice interplay there.
Oh, yes, very nice. And that was a nice try by Khalid. Ross knocks it out of bounds, and we're going to have a Lakota East throw in. We also have a sub.
In for the Hawks, number 6, Jamie Schnell.
James Schnelly, number 6, coming in for Ty Langhorn. James Schnelly for Ty Langhorn. So Coach trying to keep some fresh legs in the game here. We have about 18 minutes left in the first half. Lakota East up 2-0. We have Khalid Eid throwing the ball in to James Schnelly, who's just into the game, loses the ball. Jacob Wynn collects it, looking for the easy pass, sends it back to Caleb. It's good to see Caleb Wheeler in there, sophomore. Sean Dickerson now over to Khalid Eid. Khalid trying to break ankles with the ball. Drops it. Oh, Ross did a nice job on defense there to stop that ball. Ross clears it out. Now on the counter attack, we have number 6 looking for number 17, Landon Besky. But that ball is intercepted by Lakota East Thunderhawks. James Schnelly right in the middle of the action again. Number 6 for Ross, Luke Dunn, trying to play another through ball there to Solly Spencer. They're really looking for him,
sure.
Trying to get their top leading scorer going. And looks like the ball is going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be a Lakota East Thunderhawks throw-in. So as we said, we have another chilly night here in Westchester, Ohio. Cooler weather is definitely prevailing. Good soccer playing weather, though, for breathing. And James Schnelly here with the ball over to Brian Perez. Sorry about that on the near sideline on Lakota East bench side over to Khalid Eid. Number 1, Drew Willis intercepts that ball for the Ross Rams, knocks it out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Lakota East. Brian Perez back to Gavin Hook, who then takes it back to Caleb Wheeler. Caleb Wheeler assessing the attacking third to see if he has a play. Nope, passes it back to Gavin Hook, who does. He sees he is going long over to Abrar Siddiqui, who heads the ball in. Oh, and just misses the goal. Oh, man. Number 0, Sam Davidson, the goalkeeper, comes out and tries to get that. As you see on the replay here, oh, wow, very nicely done, and just misses the side of the goal.
Yeah, I think he definitely caught the goalie off guard a little bit. That one didn't expect him to get there so quick. Abrar's one of those quick players.
So Lakota East collects the ball after the goal kick.
It's a good steal by
Got
Jacob
Abrar Siddiqui trying to go over to Sean Dickerson. Travis Kaiser now to James Schnelly, going on the far sideline in front of the Ross bench to Sean Dickerson, who now centers it to Khalid and head balled by the defender for Ross. It looks like number 1 there, Drew Willis, sends that back out. Ross Rams now trying to do a counterattack. Caleb Wheeler intercepts it, looks over, finds Abrar Siddiqui. Abrar Siddiqui down the sideline to Brian Perez on the near side, who takes it to the center. Finds Khalid Eid in the center. Khalid's such a big player; it's hard to bump him off the ball. And
Sure.
Ross, I don't think is used to playing a guy his size. And that ball was nicely played by Sean Dickerson off the Ross Rams. It's going to go off the end line. We're going to have a corner kick for Lakota East,
Right.
Travis.
See what they can do with it.
These are set plays for Lakota East. They, Gavin Hook typically looks for Jacob Wynn, who is a high-flying jumper and comes in and tries to head ball it in. So
Sure.
we will see if that happens here tonight. Oh, he definitely looked for him. It just went over top of Jacob Wynn's head and cleared out by the Ross Rams. Abrar Siddiqui was fighting there with number 9, Lucas Witt, for the ball. It's kicked out of bounds. Ross Rams have a throw-in. Number 13 throws it. Abrar steps up. Intercepted by James Schnell for the Lakota East Thunderhawks. Sean Dickerson now bringing the ball down under control. Changes the field very nicely. Khalid Eid out to the corner over to Juan Bartolone, who centers it. Centers and just behind it. But now Travis Kaiser comes in, has the opportunity, and just goes over the crossbar.
Yeah, Austin definitely didn't lean over that shot. That was a nice attempt, but he probably need to get his head down a little bit more.
We have a replay here, folks. Nicely centered. That looked like the hit off the Ross guy. Travis had a nice strike at that, and just over top. So Sam Davison, the goalkeeper for Ross Rams, will assess the field. He's looking deep, kicks the ball about 50-yard line, and bounces to everybody to Gavin Hook. Gavin under control. Nope. Ross Rams takes it. James Schnell bouncing it around a little bit. Number 16 comes in, kind of hips checking. That's Tommy Kroger.
They're trying to get that through ball. It's there sometimes, not in the others, but they're making.
Well, as we talked, you've got a high scoring offense from Ross from the Southwest Ohio Conference, going against a really stout defense on the Lakota East Thunderhawks. I don't know about you, Travis. I always heard defense wins championships, so
Right,
we'll
yeah.
have to wait and see how that plays out tonight.
For sure. Definitely applies in a lot of different sports.
So Khalid Eid looking down the near sideline on Lakota East, and it's going to be out on Ross. Number 1, Drew Willis. It's going to be a throw-in for Lakota East. Looks like they're going to let Khalid Eid take the throw-in. Number 7 for Lakota East. Lakota East throws the ball in. He finds...
Like Ty Langhorn. Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't see when Ty came back in. Ty must have subbed back in. Sorry about that, folks.
Cled took a shot, just a little off base.
Yeah,
but made
yeah,
a little attempt,
that's
probably
all
more
right.
of a cross.
So the ball will be placed down for a goal kick here from the goalkeeper Sam Davidson, who's a junior, so he'll be back for the Ross Rams next year. He clears the ball out. Headballed by Abrar Siddiqui. And number 2 for the Ross Rams, Jaden Earl sends it out to number 9, Lucas Witt. It was deflected by a Lakota East defender, and Kobe Foster's able to collect the ball. So Lakota East will push out here. Kobe will wait on his players to get downfield, and he will clear it out. Clears it over to the Ross sideline. Travis Kaiser trying to collect the ball.
Ooh.
That sure looks like that was
Ooh.
nice shot by number 11 there, A.J. Brockhouse, a junior from Ross.
Yeah, that was a good one. Do you know how many seniors they have on this Ross team? Is there I know with Lakota, They have a significant number of seniors this year, so a lot of them won't be returning next year.
It looks like the Ross Rams are a really young team. They've only got 6 seniors on the roster.
Okay.
So they've got a lot to look forward to next year with a lot of returning players.
Yeah, for sure.
So Ross collects it at about the 40-yard line. Number 6, Luke Dunn, has the ball, taken away by James Bartolone, who's working it up the near sideline. A little bit anticipated a little bit of a pass there, and it intercepted by Ross here. Khalid Eid, really bad pass by the Ross Ram. Khalid able to get it, goes out of bounds, and it should be Lakota East throw-in. It is.
Yeah, Ross has definitely had a good number of clearances, but a lot of them have been back to the center, which has left Lakota East with a lot of opportunities. So one of the hard things about soccer, you want to try and play it wide when you're playing defense, not back central.
East playing a little bit different style of soccer tonight. Normally we see a lot of over the top. We've seen a little bit of that tonight, but not as much as we have over the season. So
That's true.
maybe they've seen something on game film that they wanted to try to do differently tonight.
Yeah, the formation seems to be about the same, so I think Sean Dickerson's playing left forward, which is a bit of a change. I think he's normally in the midfield area, so it's kind of, I'm sure they're trying some new stuff.
So, folks, we have just under 9 minutes here left in the first half. Lakota East Thunderhawks has a 2-0 lead over the Ross Rams as Gavin Hook takes a free kick, puts it in. Ross Rams clears it out.
That's a good clearance. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Tried a Gavin Hook there to stop the play.
Yeah, good
Gavin Hook just seems to be everywhere on defense. You can't hardly get around that guy.
Does a really good job back there. Definitely saved a breakaway on that one.
Ross controlling the ball here about midfield, switches fields over towards the far sideline, which is the Ross Rams bench sideline. Lakota East takes the ball back and kicks it to Kobe Foster, who clears it. But finds the foot of a Ross Ram. Ross tries to drop it back to their center back, a little bit too much on it. Khalid stands there and just takes one in the head.
Like you said, it's hard to get by Khalid.
I'm not sure what the Ross guy was looking at, but Khalid trying to force the action against the goalkeeper there. Sam Davidson, number 0, who kicks it all the way back down the field to the Lakota East goalkeeper, who clears it out now to... Can't tell who that is, folks. Sorry about that. Well, it's Caleb Wheeler. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so now we have ball bouncing around here. About the Lakota East has the ball now on the 40, trying to do a counterattack. Ty Langhorn bringing it up the far sideline, tries to make a move. I think tripped over the turf monster. Ross Rams has the ball, drops it back to the left back, who brings it now towards the near sideline, and an errant pass out of play, and it'll be a Lakota East Thunderhawks throw-in. All right, number 10, Jad Kakish coming in for Abrar Siddiqui for the Lakota East. Again, Coach Jeremy trying to keep the legs fresh.
Looks like everybody's going long. Usually you always see James Snelly popping short, try and play it back to the thrower.
Yep. James Bartolone has the ball, drops back to Brian Perez. They're trying to assess the field, trying to figure out how they're going to get it into the attacking part of the field. And Ross Rams collects it and takes it up the near sideline. Pass a little strong out of bounds. So it's Lakota East throw in. Looking quickly down the field. Ball thrown into James Bartolone. It looks like number 1, Drew Willis for Ross Rams, kicks it out of bounds. Nope, sorry about that. There's a foul called on the Ross Rams. It'll be a free kick for Lakota East Thunderhawks. Gavin Hook is placing the ball now, trying to figure out what he wants to do with it here.
Let's see if he gets it in the danger zone. He's pretty good at it. So.
See if we can find a head. Ball's in. Definitely in. Going in. Goalie comes in, punches it out. James Schnelly tries to kick it, and it looks like they're going to call a goal kick on that.
Yeah, definitely didn't have a lot of time on that one. So James, I think, did what he could with the little volley. But
So it looks like we have a sub in for the Ross Rams. It's number... Can't see yet, folks.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Number 12, it looks like. Anthony... nope, number 18. My apologies. Carter Pate coming in. Going to play left back for the Ross Rams right now. Gavin Hook collects the ball, sends it up to DeJuan Bartolone, out of bounds. So Ross Rams throw in, and number 18 is going to take the throw. Carter Pate throws it into number 17, Landon Besky, who drops it back down to Carter, who tries to center it. Center back, number 5. Aiden Yakers has the ball, sends it forward. Travis Kaiser.
yeah, Austin made a good head ball there.
I said Travis, I meant Austin. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so they got on that right side again. I think I did save that one. They're trying to time that run. It's almost there, but Dakota's going to have to keep an eye on that. They're starting to time these runs a little bit better.
Ball being passed back and forth inside the 18 for the Thunderhawks. Cleared out now up to about midfield, and looks like it's going to roll out of bounds right in front of the Ross Rams bench here. We got about 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Ross Rams dropping it back to their right back, who's trying to push it forward. Trying to pull the Lakota Thunderhawks in a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely don't see a lot of movement from the Ross Rams midfield. Kind of a little bit of watch. I think if they get a little more movement, they might get a little more opportunities, but we'll see what they can do with that.
Ref didn't like that. Jacob Wynn came in, gave a little hip shove there, so it's going to be a free kick for the Ross Rams on about the right around the 50. Bringing it up the far sidelines, passing it back and forth. Nice little tricky move there, I guess, and lost the ball. Ball into play, and Kobe Foster comes out, collects the ball. Kobe getting a little bit more action there here as the half goes on. I'm sure he appreciates that, trying to stay warm on this cold night.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a chilly one tonight. I don't think it's going to get much better than it is now.
No. Ross bringing it up the far sideline, centers it, bounces around. Lakota East defense able to clear it out. Ross gets it still in the attacking third. Ross puts it through. Oh, I think they're going to call a penalty on Lakota East for.
I almost felt like the Ross guy ran into his back. I guess we'll have to see what.
Yeah, not sure what that's about. That's.
I guess we don't have a replay on that one. That's kind of. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, they're calling a PK against Lakota East. So Ross Rams going to have an opportunity here to cut the score in half right before halftime. Looks to me like the Lakota East defender, I believe, was just trying to shield the ball as it went off the end line, and I guess when the Ross Ram guy went on his back, he thought he hit him. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we have a free kick here, penalty kick for the Ross Rams. Can't tell who's taking it. And it's goal for the Ross Rams.
It's number 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a replay. You can see him taking the penalty and places it nicely.
Kobe Foster, he guessed right, just couldn't get to it. And it looks like I think it was Jaden Earls for the Ross Rams that scored. Lefty. So we have a 2-1 score here, folks, with just over 2 minutes left in the first half. Lakota East will kick the ball off here.
Let's see if we can get this final shot off in the last couple minutes.
See if we can get that back before halftime.
All right. I think they're just trying to keep it
Lakota
interesting.
East taking it up the far sideline. Jad Ead.
Oh. All right. So a shot by Jad. Played it on the ground, but pretty easy stop for the goalie.
Yeah, Sam Davison collects it up. He's going to boot it out. Gets it out to about the 50. Gavin Hook kicks it out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in. Ross on the near side here in front of Lakota East bench. Number 18, Carter Pate, throws it in. Juan Bartolone kicks it out and bouncing around on the Ross 40, who kicks it back to the goalie, Sam Davidson. Sam Davidson clears it out, looking up forward. Brian Perez head balls it out of play. So it's going to be a Ross throw in on the near sideline here, right in front of Lakota East Thunderhawks bench.
Let's see what they can do with it. Looks like Lakota got it back. We're just pretty much clearing it down the field, and Ross retains control once again. I think everybody's just trying to get that last shot off, so they're trying to see what they can do with it here. Jacob shows a little bit of patience, plays it over, and going out of bounds.
And going to roll out of bounds. Lakota East, all the players pointing their ball. And it looks like the...
gave it to us.
Yes.
There's 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left here. Gavin Hook tries to get it up to Jad. Ball bouncing around midfield. Some physical play there in the midfield.
10, 9,
last 10 seconds.
7,
Ball cleared out by Juan Bartolone. You got Khalid on the run. 2 seconds left, takes a little shot, and Sam Davidson collects it. So at halftime, folks, we have a 2-1 score. Lakota East Thunderhawks over the Ross Rams. Look forward to seeing you in the second half.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Justin Eckstein with Westchester Township TV. In partnership with Lakota Schools and Westchester Township, we are now going to be live streaming select games, and we're super excited about it. Feel free to follow us on our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, and you'll be able to see the links to live stream those games. Also follow us on our YouTube channel. And if you would actually like to come out and work with us and volunteer, we have opportunities for that, and you can find that on our website as well, westchesteroh.org. Thanks.
Don't be a Randy. Get the fob out.
few of them, like we were talking about earlier. So we'll see what comes in for the second half.
Absolutely. As we're talking, the ball's kicked off, and Ross Rams controls the ball back to their defenders, who a lot of pressure from Lakota East here in the first early going of the second half. Varsity tries to find Sean Dickerson. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Ross Rams throw in. And looks like can't tell. Ball in here on the near side by Lakota East Thunderhawks. Ross Rams, see if Brar collects it. Gets it over to Jad Kakish.
We got some nice ticky-tacky going.
Yeah, ball's on the far side now with Gavin Hook, bringing it up the Ross Rams sideline. Jad over to Sean. Sean one-on-one, trying to get a shot off, drops it, and it will be a corner kick for the Lakota East Thunderhawks. So yeah, that was a nice play by Sean Dickerson, number 21 for Lakota East. Once again, taking it to the goal line as you're supposed to, and then dropping it back down to the 6 to 8 yard line. However, the Ross Ram guy just happened to be there and knocked it out of play.
Yeah, Sean's definitely one of those creative players. It definitely makes things happen, and you're looking for the cross, or hopefully can drop it to one of the midfielders for Lakota East.
So here we got Gavin Hook centering the ball in.
Ooh. That was dangerous.
That was close. Looks like Khalid Eid was there to try to do it, and the Ross Ram guy just beat him to the ball. Nice little back pass to Jacob Wynn. Jacob Wynn losing the ball. Ross Ram, nice step by Brian Perez on the far line.
Yeah, a lot of activity for the first of the second half.
Yep, both teams coming out with a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Trying to through ball. Travis kicks it, gets it out of there. Travis with the ball again. I'm sorry, Austin. I keep calling him Travis. Sorry about that.
He looks like a Travis. Looks like we still got possession, so kind of trying to figure things out.
Yep.
That was a nice play into the midfield.
Yep, Gavin Hook looking for Jacob Wynn.
Ooh.
Ball bouncing around in the box. Goalkeeper for Ross, Sam Davidson, comes out sliding and makes a nice save there. He now assesses the field, kicks it out to the 50. So it looks like Ross again trying to go over top early here. Get it to their playmakers up front. Number 7 right now for Ross, Sully Spencer has the ball in the corner, kicks it into the Lakota East player, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Ross Rams. So early on here, we've got a corner kick for Ross. Be dangerous territory here for Lakota East Thunderhawks.
Yeah, it looks like Ross may have some size on their team, so this could be a challenging thing to defend.
Number 2, Jaden Earl centers it up. Little long, head ball. And Kobe Foster collects it, shoos everybody out of the box, throws it to the far sideline over to Khalid Eid, who then passes it to Abrar Siddiqui. Abrar is going to drop it here, find the easy pass to Brian Perez. Brian Perez pushes it forward, back to Jad Kakish, who drops it to Gavin Hook. Gavin Hook assessing, puts it in play right into the box, right to the goalkeeper. Sam Davidson collects, very easy collection for him.
Yeah, definitely a good thought on that one. Just kind of couldn't quite get it into the danger zone.
So the winds are blowing pretty steadily out of the west right now. I'm not sure how that affects the ball, but it is definitely cold out there for these players tonight. First cold night we've had this year.
Yeah, I would not want to be sitting out of them. I definitely want to be one of the players on the field to keep warm. All right.
So drop it back to Kobe Foster. Kobe Foster clears it up to Khalid Eid, who is one-on-one with number 5 from Ross, and he number 5 gets his foot in there, kicks it away. Yeah. Aiden Yerkes. Jad Kakish has the ball. Out to Sean Dickerson, who centers it in over to Brian Perez. Kicks it. I believe that
I don't know what they're calling there.
that is a corner kick.
Corner, yeah. Brian did a good job of leaning over that one. It was a nice little cross from Sean and took a couple ricochets, but Brian did a good job keeping his head down, which kind of led to the corner kick. So not too bad. We'll see what they can do with this.
So once again, Gavin Hook for the Lakota East will set the ball for a corner kick here. I'm sure Gavin Hook is looking for the head of Jacob Wynn. We'll see if he finds it. Ball's in play. Ball's bouncing around inside the box. Put back over to Gavin Hook, who trips on the ball. Now Ross Rams are in a quick transition. Lakota East does a nice job on defense of getting that out.
Yeah, it was a good patient play.
Switch of fields here by Khalid Eid over to Sean Dickerson, number 21 for the Lakota Thunderhawks. Little bump and shove there, physical play. And Lakota East going to dribble it out of bounds for a Ross Rams throw in here on the near sideline. Down in the corner. Ball thrown in. Not sure if that ball ever came in, or if it did. The wind blowing straight out of the west blew it back out of bounds for a Lakota East throw in. Travis Austin Kaiser looking, head balls it. Jacob Wynn collects the ball, passes it back to Brian Perez. Sends it back in through a through ball. Abrar Siddiqui collects it in midfield, in the middle of the field. Not a real solid pass there by Lakota East player. Ross Ram was able to get to that and intercept it. So now Ross on the counter attack. Number 7 trying to put it through, and Gavin Hook's there. So number 7 for Ross Rams are moving all over the field. He was on the near side, and now he's playing far side.
Yeah, they're definitely staying central. If you look, a lot of the guys are staying central. Kind of make it easier for Lakota to defend slightly because they're both staying central, but I think they could definitely play a little bit wider, maybe get a little more opportunities. But Lakota's doing a good job of shutting them down.
So ball coming up the far sideline, right in front of the Ross Rams bench here. Ball kicked out of bounds by the Ross Rams, and the Lakota East Thunderhawks will have a throw in here at midfield. Brian Perez throws it in to Abrar Siddiqui, who then loses control, kicks it out of bounds, and it's going to be a Ross Rams
Little miscue.
throw in. Yep, a little bit. So hard for me to see on the far side, but the Ross Rams throwing it in. Looks like that's to
I can't tell who that is. He's got a nice cross. Lakota does a good job of keeping that one wide on the block.
Khalid Eid up front there. Oh, nice little side kick over the top of the head of the defender. Number 1, Drew Willis, the senior, will send that back to the Sam Davidson, the goalkeeper, who boots it out. And there's going to be a foul called on the Ross Rams around the 40-yard line. So Lakota East will have a free kick. This is a dangerous area. Gavin Hook has all the ability in the world to put this in the middle of the box for play, for a goal.
For sure. He's got the wing kind of playing against him, so he's going to put a little extra oomph on it. We'll see what he can do with it.
Ball's in there to Khalid Eid, who heads it. Ball bouncing around. Ross clears it out. And on the sideline, it's going to be a throw-in for the Lakota East Thunderhawks.
Gavin's heading down there again. See if he can get another long one.
He's going to have a little more trouble, like we said, throwing into the wind tonight.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he'll give everything he's got. So about 30 minutes left here in the second half. Gavin Hook throws the ball. It's in the middle of the box. Overthrows Jacob Wynn's head.
Yeah, looks like he tried to take a couple extra touches there. You almost got a one-touch that when you're right outside the box, but that was definitely a difficult
Jad
bounce.
Kakish crosses it, and Ross Rams heads it out of there. Got Abrar Siddiqui with the ball, who tries to do a little chip pass over top the defense, headed it out. Jacob Wynn now A little bit too hard of a pass. Ross Rams collects the ball, sends it back to the goalkeeper, Sam Davidson, who is assessing the field.
Yeah, Ross is definitely doing a good job of staying compact on D and making it difficult for Lakota.
Absolutely.
That was some nice control.
You know, this is playoff time, man. You you either you win or go home.
Right, show out the player.
There is no more tomorrow. Nice shot by the Ross Ram and a really nice save.
Yeah. Good hands
by Kobe Foster right there. Ball will come up the near sideline to Sean Dickerson. Khalid Eid trying to play it around number 5, Aiden Yerkes, who switches field to number 2, Jaden Earls. Jaden Earls is a senior as well, midfielder, who's one of the top 10 scorers in the Southwest Ohio Conference, so another threat. Ball centered, and they found Jaden. I think that was that was number 2, Jaden Earls right there. Found him.
Yeah, it was a nice little volley. Probably got deflected a little bit by Lakota, but still a really nice drive there.
Kobe Foster collects it, kicks it out to about the Ross Rams 40. Khalid Eid fighting for the ball in the midfield. Ball bouncing around. Good hustle by Ty Langhorn on the far sideline, making a couple quick stutter step moves. Looking to find somebody to pass it to. Brian Perez is there, who now takes it back to Ty Langhorn. Ty Langhorn trying to switch the fields. Nope, brings it back to far side. Ross Rams now
definitely on the run.
On the counterattack, trying to get a through ball there. Blocked by the defender there for Lakota East. Number 2, Jaden Earls tries to send that to the center, and not much on it, and Kobe Foster's going to collect that up.
Pretty easy one for Kobe.
Yeah. Kobe drawing the player in and then getting rid of the ball. Gavin Hook, one of our top defenders and players on the team, clears it up the field. Sean Dickerson now with the ball on his left foot. Crosses it.
Oof.
Knocked out of bounds by the Ross Ram defender.
Yeah, Sean does a really good job of getting in there. He's one of our super sophomores, pretty creative, good ball skills, so really nice job there. So we'll see what they can do with the another corner here. Lakota's definitely getting on goal a good number of times this half, so got to convert one of these times if they can.
Plenty of opportunity here for the Thunderhawks here in the second half. Just have to close it out here.
Sure. See if we can find Jacob Wynn again. Jacob's either on a head ball or he's looking for a bicycle kick. We've seen some of those a couple times.
Yeah, Jacob's right dead smack in the middle of the field, or right in the middle of the goal area there. Ball put in by Gavin Hook.
Oh.
Ross able to get it out of there.
Yeah, that was a good clear. They do a good job of getting it wide. Now they just need to push forward.
Head balled up to number 12 for the Ross Rams, who tries to put a through ball in there. A little bit too hard. Kobe Foster calling for the ball. Passes it back out to Austin Kaiser, number 14 on the near sideline, who couldn't quite get to it, and it's a Ross Ram throw in. Another Ross Ram throw in. Number 4 for Ross, Tyler Toman, a junior, throwing the ball in now for the Ross Rams on about the 20-yard line of Lakota East Thunderhawks. Ball bouncing around in the middle of the field now.
Oof.
Ross guy getting number 2. Jaden Earls gets a shot off but goes wide left. So the Lakota East Thunderhawks here will have a goal kick. Kobe Foster setting the ball where he wants it. Ref going over to say something to him, not sure. All right, Kobe clears it out here on the 50. Ross, number 13, goes high. Aiden May, and head balls it back up towards the front line.
A little confusion.
Jacob Wynn.
Looks like he's got plenty of time back here. Oh, it's a free kick, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. They called a foul on Lakota East. Not sure. A lot of the players raising their hands asking what happened.
Yeah, I think sometimes that midfield play just gets kind of physical and erratic, and someone's going to get the foul. Ross is definitely threatening now, so we'll see what they do with it. They got.
We're in the attacking third here. Ross taking the free kick about the 30-yard line on the far sideline in front of the Ross. Ball's put in the middle, right on through, out the baseline, and it's going to be a goal kick for Lakota East. So Lakota kind of dodges one there.
Yeah, that was a nice little drop in. They just couldn't quite get their heads on the Ross side, but not a bad attempt.
Nope. So Kobe Foster will clear the ball out here. Kicks it. Ty Langhorn goes high, gets it up to Jacob Wynn. Ball bouncing around. Khalid Eid fighting for it. A lot of battling going on up in there in the middle of the field. Brar looking for Sean Dickerson, but a little bit too aggressive on the pass. It'll go out of bounds for a Ross Rams throw-in. Ross Rams throwing the ball up to number 7, Sully. Spencer, who...
A little miscommunication there.
Yep, number 13, Aiden May, bringing it up the far sideline. He tries to overlap run. Number 2, they're finding Jaden Earls plenty. Shot on goal, and Kobe Foster. Very simple collection for him.
Yeah.
That ball was shot from about 30 yards out, and no big surprise for Kobe on that one.
Nah.
So ball cleared out, head ball by Khalid Eid. Ball sent to the far in the near corner here. Sean Dickerson running it down, and looks like it's going to be a Ross throw-in. We have a sub for the Ross Rams as well. Looks like number 14 is going off the field, Daniel Vogt, and
16.
Number 16, Tommy Kroger, the freshman, is coming on the field in the second half here with 23 minutes left of play, with Lakota East Thunderhawks leading 2-1 over the Ross Rams. Ball popped up in the air. Ross guy trying to get to it. Ball's out of play. Going to be Lakota East Thunderhawks. Austin Kaiser throwing the ball in, looking for somebody's foot. Throws it over. That wind is really pushing that ball back towards the baseline or the sideline. Austin throw in for Lakota East again. Oh, missed it.
Kind of worked out for him.
Yeah. Sean Dickerson has it over in the corner, back to Austin Kaiser, who then drops it back to Caleb Wheeler. Caleb Wheeler over to Gavin Hook. Gavin Hook steps through. Little trip there by number 7, Solly Spencer. Got their feet tangled up a little bit. Nothing intentional, but either way, Lakota East Thunderhawks has a free kick. Gavin Hook will send it in. Looking for Jacob Wynn. Head ball.
Still following.
Oh, wow. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick for Lakota East. Very nice ball. Those two have a nice connection together. They kind of know what each other are doing.
Yeah.
Gavin seen him downfield and put it right into the middle of the penalty box and let him fight for a goal there.
Yeah, they've been playing together a long time. Have some good chemistry there.
So we have Gavin Hook taking the corner kick now on the far sideline with the win, so we'll see how that affects.
Ooh.
He puts it in with some pace. Ball bouncing around. Head ball by Brar. Ross head balls it back out. Gavin Hook on the far sideline trying to bring it back around. Looks like him and number 12, Gavin Hook, still going.
Yeah, Gavin will make those runs sometimes. He's definitely got some speed and actually some pretty good moves for a back. So you'll see him make runs periodically and occasionally get some goals off that.
So the goalkeeper here, Sam Davidson, will set the ball down for a goal kick, and the ball's coming out. About midfield, Ross Rams guy heads it, but it goes straight up in the air. Lakota East, Khalid Eid passes over to Ty Langhorn, who struck. Oh, that was a good opportunity there. They were battling, and the ball just kind of came out to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, definitely some good shoulder battles there. Like
that's what we got. Abrar Siddiqui come out of that mess with the ball. We've got Sean Dickerson. Oh, there, shoot that. Nice shot. Where's the
shot.
Follow. All right, beautiful shot by Sean Dickerson. The goal bounced off the goalkeeper and Ross was able to clear that ball.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Sean's a left footer, so coming off his right, that was pretty solid.
Have a replay here. As you can see, Sean has control of it, cuts back across the middle, has an opportunity, sees it, shoots it. Goalkeeper makes a really nice play,
Yeah.
and Ross is able to clear that ball out.
You can see that thing bounced off the goalie again. Once we were talking about those follow-ups, how important they are. That could have been an opportunity for Lakota East.
So throw in for Lakota East here on the far sideline, which is the Ross Rams bench side.
That was a nice little
Khalid trying to maneuver his way through the middle. Ball still on the far sideline, kicked into the Ross Ram, out of play. It'll be a Lakota East throw-in. So just under 20 minutes left here in the first half, folks. Lakota East Thunderhawks up 2-1. And
called something
they
there.
called a foul there on Caleb Wheeler, it looks like. I guess a little elbow in the back, I'm not sure.
No damage done. Still pretty far out in the field, so.
Yeah, we're still on the defensive side of the field, so we're good. Ross Rams puts it in 30, head balled out by Ty Langhorn. Ross Rams making a move, taking a shot. Lakota East defender gets in front of it. Ooh, wicked bounce.
Yeah, definitely some arms going up in the air there trying to get to that ball. So.
Yeah, so ooh and ah in there. Lakota East Thunderhawks fans don't like the no call in there.
Yeah, still been a pretty clean game overall though. Both teams are playing pretty solid and just playing the ball, but definitely some aggressive stuff going on occasionally.
Number 16 for Ross, Tommy Kroger have the ball there.
Goes Ty.
Tried to get it 13. Now Ty Langhorn has the ball. Tries to center it to Sean Dickerson, who now has control of the ball. He's maneuvering, trying to find somebody to pass to. Gets it over to Khalid Eid. Khalid Eid gets a shot off. It deflects off the Ross defender. Ty Langhorn thought he was going to come in, and the Ross guy kind of stepped in front of him and got the ball. So ball now on the far sideline, battling back and forth between the Ross Ram player and the Lakota East defender. Wow, a lot of physical play going on there.
I'm surprised there wasn't a call on that of any kind.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sean Dickerson again on the near sideline trying to make a move. Number 4 for Ross Rams making nice. Tyler Toman makes a nice defensive play there, especially to keep that ball in play for a throw-in instead of a corner kick. So we've got 17 minutes left here in the first half. The time they started the time back up here. We got a throw in for Gavin Hook, who throws it cross field in the middle of the field and head balled and collected by Sam Davison, the goalkeeper.
Wow.
That was on target, just not a lot of pace on it.
Nah, that was a hard one, I think, to head back like that. But
Yeah.
we've seen those go in before those. So.
We have. I think the game the other night, I think he had a mule kick for a goal.
Yeah. Yeah, they say most goals are scored on crosses and throw-ins. So if in doubt, make a cross and good things can happen.
All right, so the ball goes out of play on the far side for a Lakota East throw-in. Looks like that might be Brian Perez. We got James Schnelly subbing in now for Ty Langhorn. So number 6, James Schnelly enters the game for Lakota East Thunderhawks.
James is one of our other super sophomores that's done a really nice job for varsity this year.
And the ref doesn't like that. Going to move Gavin Hook back about 5 yards. And I think he went right back to the same spot.
Yeah, I don't think 5 yards didn't make a difference.
So ball bouncing back and forth, going back from the defenders to the offense, back to the Ross defense.
Yeah, it's definitely a little messier in the midfield area right now.
Yeah, we've seen a lot cleaner game. James Schnelly sending the ball out now to
Sean Dickerson.
Sean Dickerson. who's trying to make another move. The Ross defender steps through and goes out on the baseline for a Lakota East corner kick.
Yeah.
So another great opportunity here for the Thunderhawks.
See if they can capitalize. That was definitely a good defensive effort there to keep Sean out of the goal area. Sean's one of those guys that's really hard to contain, and they did a really nice job there. So
he's getting more comfortable as the season has progressed.
Sure.
Gavin Hook centers the ball on the corner kick with some pace, right to the goalkeeper who collects it. He's going to let everybody know. Nope, he didn't. He went ahead and got it out to number 12, Anthony Doria. Ball bouncing around. East has the ball again. Abrar Siddiqui trying to get it to Khalid Eid, who does a quick stop. Trying to get it on his right foot. has not been able to do that. Still playing.
They're going to call him for playing on the ground, or I don't know.
Well, that's a foul on Ross. You know, when your big boy goes down in the center of the field, you're somebody's usually somebody's shoving him or tripping him.
That's true. Let's see what they do. It's definitely a good field position here for Gavin.
So we've got an opportunity here. The Lakota East Thunderhawks has an opportunity here with just over 14 minutes left to add to their score. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Yeah, we'll see if Gavin's looking to shoot or if he's going to dish one over. He's looking to shoot. Ooh.
Oh, and just over the crossbar.
Definitely had some hook on that.
Gavin Hook put some hook on that ball. So we got a goal kick for Ross Rams. The ref is calling a timeout here. Not sure. There must be some words being said on the field. The ref is going to have a conversation here with number 6, Luke Dunn, who is a junior defender for the Ross Rams. Now Sam Davidson's going to come out and tell the guys just to go on. All right, so play is going to resume here. Time was stopped. We got a goal kick.
See if he plays this central or what. He likes the center of the field.
Right down the center. They really try their best to head ball that over to their scores.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, Lakota East defense is pretty solid and not going to get by them too often.
Yeah, especially in the center part of the field. Two center
so
backs are
now I'm
strong.
not sure what's here. I think we got another. I don't know if we got another penalty, or if it's a. It looks like it might be another free kick. They, little slide tackle. So Gavin Hook puts it in here. Khalid Eid off his head over to Sean Dickerson in the corner. Sean Dickerson looking to try to get it centered up. Pulls the ball back, trying to get around the defender. Really nice footwork here. Working.
He's dancing over there.
He's dancing. Passes it back to Khalid Eid. In tight quarters here, Khalid Eid maneuvering.
Ooh.
Sean Dickerson has the ball again.
Called something
They're
here.
calling a
Called a
foul on. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But ref seen something he didn't like and called it against Sean Dickerson.
Yeah, I thought that might have been on Khalid on his follow through where he might have ran into that player, but I don't know.
So we got a through ball here from Ross Rams. Gavin Hook, nice slide tackle there, gets the ball. We're on the near sideline here in front of Lakota on the Lakota side. Austin Kaiser throws the ball in and finds Khalid Eid, who one touches over to James Schnelly. James Schnelly trying to get the ball.
Gets it through.
Gets it over to Khalid Eid. Khalid Eid now trying his best to try to figure out how to get it to the middle of the field. He does. Ball's there.
Oh.
Bounces around.
Yeah, Ross definitely does not give them a lot of time to get their shots off, so they do a good job of closing
Ross
them down.
defense does a really nice job there. Lakota East now has the ball here about midfield, under control, over to Austin Kaiser. On the near sideline in front of the Lakota East bench, over to James Schnelly. James Schnelly into the corner to Sean. Now that's going to be a throw-in for Lakota East off the Ross player. A lot of action here in the second half, folks. here at the Lakota East Thunderhawks at the Hawks Nest. Gavin Hook putting it back into the penalty box. Goalkeeper comes out. James Schnelly has an opportunity here. Puts it over top and just wide of the goal. Just wide.
Just missed it. Good thought by James.
Got a replay here on this one, folks. Ball bouncing around. Keeper does a nice job coming out. The Ross defender comes out, hits it. James knows the keeper's out and does everything he can to get over top of him and just off target.
Yep, just couldn't rotate on that one.
So now we have a goal kick by the Ross Rams.
Yeah, the keeper's had a few of those punches. Once again, back to the middle of the field, definitely leaving in some dangerous situations and giving East some opportunities.
Absolutely.
All right. Down the line. Everybody's kind of shifting up together.
Zach Khalid
Oh.
tries to chip it over top of the goalie and just off the mark, just wide of the goal.
Wow.
Nicely done by Khalid Eid. Goalkeeper comes out, had an open net, and just misses the goal.
Yeah, that was definitely a good play by the keeper to come out early and get Khalid a little off his
And that
balance
must have
there.
been that must have been hit by the goalkeeper because
Yeah.
we're going to have a corner kick here for the Lakota East Thunderhawks. And once again, you got Gavin Hook setting up the play, puts it in,
Goes low.
bounces around.
Ooh.
Ty Langhorn having a shot there on goal and just goes high and left of the goal.
Yeah, we've had a few of those tonight. They're trying to lean over. It just isn't quite working out for them yet. Definitely a good opportunity.
So another goal kick here for the Ross Rams. Sam Davidson clears the ball out about midfield again, right up the center chute. Lakota East defender there. We got Khalid E trying to do a through ball there to Sean Dickerson. Ross Rams, number 5, clears it out of there. It's Aiden Yerkes.
Oh, nice
Now we've
chest.
got Austin Kaiser with the ball. Ty Langhorn trying to bounce it off the Ross player. Khalid Eid has the ball, loses it, and they're going to call a push on Khalid Eid on that time.
Kind of set the basketball charge there.
Yeah, well, I think he kind of extended his hands as he turned around.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate play. But Brian Perez for Lakota East bringing it hard up the Ross Rams sideline on the far side.
Lost
Ross
footing.
defender.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to call a throw in here. Yep, Lakota East. Perez throws it in over to Abrar Siddiqui, who tries to get it across over to Jacob Wynn. Intercepted by number 2 for Ross, Jaden Earls, who pushes it forward.
Oof.
Oh, they tried a through ball
Yeah,
there.
That's close.
They were looking for number 9, Lucas
was.
Witt, on that play.
He was going.
No, he was definitely breaking. So Jad Kakish bringing it up the near sideline right now. Drops. Nope. Going to keep it and lose it. That's one of those plays that's going to drive a coach crazy.
Yeah, just held a little bit too long there. Probably got to make a little quicker decision.
Had an easy pass up the sideline and made a decision not to do that, and ends up losing the ball on the play.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
So we got a couple players for Lakota East coming in for subs here. We have
In for the Hawks, number 9.
number 9, Zayn Hanai, and number 16, Will Hamad, coming in for Sean Dickerson and Jad Kakish. So some fresh legs for Lakota East Thunderhawks here, Travis.
For sure.
Nice little side kick there from Khalid, who jumps over the ball and misses it. And the Ross Ram just putting his will in there, trying to get the ball through. Finds number 9 on the wing.
Oof.
And we're going to have a corner kick, Ross Rams. That was a lot of pressure put on them.
Yeah, it looked pretty dangerous there. I think they know the time's getting lower and they're trying to make things happen. So Lakota's got to be on the ball now. Got to go to it, be first to the ball. Let's see what they can do here.
Ball put in the middle by Cole Rain. By Ross Rams.
That was a nice punch out by
Well,
Kobe.
yeah. Kobe Foster right there punching it out. We're on the near sideline here. Gavin Hook tried to get it by the Ross player. Got Austin Kaiser now throwing it in for the Lakota East Thunderhawks, who trying to find a foot to throw to. Gets it into Khalid Eid up the sideline. Touches it, runs through a couple players. Finally getting a call.
Yeah.
Number 5, Aiden Yerke, he's kind of giving him a little hip bump there.
Yeah, a little honest play.
Yeah, that's a we call that professional foul when I play. So Lakota East Thunderhawks here are going to have a free kick from about the 35-yard line. We just got under 6 minutes left here in the second half. Gavin Hook puts it in play. Ball bouncing around, shot, 2 shots, bouncing, 3, and goal! Lakota East Thunderhawks.
Let Jacob win again? Let's see.
Looks like we're going to have a replay here, folks. Ball's bouncing around a couple different times. Here right in front of the goal, Will Hamad had a whack at it. Ball bounces off the Ross defender, and Jacob Wynn gets a little sidekick action into the far side of the goal. So with just 5.5 minutes left here in regulation time, the Lakota East Thunderhawks leads the Ross Rams 3-1.
Wow. Jacob Wynn definitely has a nose for the goal. He's always in the right spot at the right time. Will Hamad had a nice opportunity there, but Jacob definitely capitalized.
Absolutely. So Ross Rams are going to kick off here. 5.5 minutes left here in the second half.
And we'll probably see a lot more forward play now by Ross.
Going to have a feeling we're going to get pretty aggressive here. Pretty physical play coming now.
That was a nice through ball.
Kobe Foster there collects that ball. That was a really nice through ball for the Ross Rams. Gavin Hook's going to clear it out. Off number 4's head, Tyler Toman, who puts it back into Lakota East's possession of Austin Kaiser. Now back to Jacob Wynn. Jacob Wynn back to Caleb Wheeler. Caleb Wheeler looking, sends it up. Tyler Langhorn with the ball. Abrar Siddiqui giving it a little bit of a. All right, we got a call, a little foul. Looks like on the kick, Abrar Siddiqui must have got shoved after the play. Yep. So Gavin Hook will set the ball up here on the defensive third for the Lakota East. Looking forward to see if he can find. So he switches fields, goes over to Zane.
Guess that's for East. East throwing.
Yeah, East throwing here. Brian Perez, number 2, the senior, looking to throw the ball in here.
Is he gonna try a long one here?
I'm not sure Brian Perez has a long throw in.
I don't think so either.
But yeah, Ross Rams ball bouncing around. Gavin Hook once again getting ahead on it, sending it back up into the attacking third for Lakota East. Khalid Eid makes a nice move, maneuvering his way, gets a shot off.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful shot. Nice save by number 0, Sam Davidson. That had a little duck hook on it.
It is. It was going towards the ground. He had to stay low on that one. He did a really nice job.
So here Ross has the ball now, tries. Austin Kaiser steps in, sends it back into the Ross side of the field. On the near sideline in front of the Lakota East Thunderhawks bench, Ross throw in, sends it up the sideline. Abrar Siddiqui steps in, kicks it up to Khalid Eid, who knocks it out of play off of the Ross Rams. So it'll be a Lakota East Thunderhawks throw in. 3 minutes left here in regulation, folks.
Looks like it's a goal kick off Will Hamad. All right.
You can look. You can bet this is coming right down the center of the field.
Yeah, more than likely. That's what we've been seeing all night long.
There it is, right down the center, folks.
I don't know. I guess it tends to come back many times when it's in the middle.
Different styles of play. I think a lot of that has to do with the type of talent you're playing through the season.
Yep.
And what you're used to.
Yeah.
We don't see that much play like that. So we're going to get another foul called against the Ross Rams as things are starting to get a little bit physical here now with just about 2 minutes left in the game, and Ross Rams fighting for their playoff life here.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen that forward. You mentioned how many goals he had for the season there. It's pretty-
21 on the season.
Yeah, we have not seen him much. He hasn't had a lot of
Nope.
opportunities.
So Gavin Hood puts it in. Ross Rams goes high, head balls it. Jacob Wynn collects it at the 10, drops it to Bar Siddiqui, who centers it. Bouncing around a little bit. Ross Rams clears it out. And the ball's going out of play. Right now you got about a minute and a half left. You just want to get out of this with no injuries.
No mistakes.
Moving on to Thursday. Kobe Foster clears the ball. Ty Langhorne just misses it. Brar gets completely wiped out on the play there. I believe that. Oh, he's going to call that on the.
Wow.
He's calling that on the Thunderhawks.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not sure what the ref was looking at that one, but
he must have missed the ball
wow.
completely.
yeah, let's take a look. Maybe I missed something here.
Yeah.
Replay.
Might have
Ball
missed the
bouncing
ball.
around a little bit, but see, Ty kind of hits. Yeah, that's definitely not on the
Yeah.
Thunderhawk. I don't know what happened there, but ref didn't see it that way.
Nah.
I just got done saying we want to get out of here with no injuries, and here Bar Siddiqui goes and gets clobbered right just under a minute left.
He's had a few of those this season. Bar's a little dribbler. Sometimes he gets caught. And
Oh, for pound for pound, he's one of the toughest players on the field.
yeah. There's just a lot of big guys in the league, and sometimes a Bar gets caught, but he always gets back up.
Yeah, so Ross Rams puts it in play here.
Coach is trying to push out.
Will Hamad trying to clear it. Couldn't. Ross has the ball now on the far sideline, right in front of the Rams bench. Overlapping run. They find their star player, Solly Spencer, number 7. Tries to center it up to number 14, Daniel Folk. And looks like we're going to get a foul on Will Hamad there.
Yep.
Danger area. We got about 25-yard line here. Free kick. Number 2 takes it, and the field goal
That's
is good. Sorry about that, folks. I guess we're not in football, but yeah, that looked like a Neil Racker's field goal opportunity there.
Yeah, definitely didn't lean over that one. I wish he probably wanted that one back, take that again, but he's just trying to get it off quickly.
I feel number 2 there. Jay Earls really wants that one back. He knew he missed that one. So with time clicking down here, we got 15 seconds left. Lakota East up 3-1. The ball's kicked to the far corner of the sideline. Sam Davidson's going to collect it for the Ross Rams, and Lakota East Thunderhawks on a very chilly night here in Westchester, Ohio, is going to walk away with a 3-1 victory over the Ross Rams. On to round 2. Good luck, Thunderhawks.
Please have a safe